Welcome to your Brant Report for this week. We're going to check in with Kyle McClelland at Brant Consolidated. Kyle, we were talking about the massively cold temperatures.
Yeah, I think that you get what you get when it comes to the weather. I think if you're in the agriculture business, you know that all too well. So I think that the cold temperatures, again, probably helped us way more than they hurt us. Cold temperatures in this part of the state are a good thing from a soil health standpoint. Breaking up compaction, whether it's surface compaction or deep compaction, I believe that it'll be a good thing when it's all said and done. It's just not very much fun when we're going through it.
For sure. You're doing a lot of work with your customers and your team to prepare for the 2021 planting season. And my goodness, we're just weeks away.
We are. It's hard to believe 2 weeks from today it'll be March 3rd, and when you get to that first week of March, you get into panic mode a little bit. I think that's when things get real. You definitely know within a month you could be planting. Last year we were planting that first week of April in the Springfield area. Not everybody was planting, but there was a few people planting. So it's important to start finalizing all the plans that you haven't finalized. This year is going to be a challenging year. Spraying herbicides, there's going to be lots of different technologies out here in the countryside on the soybean acre. So make sure you visit with your neighbors, with your retailers. Let everybody know what you're planting, where you're planting it. I think that'll make sure that there's less mistakes. We know there will be mistakes. Anytime you have different trait technologies, there will be mistakes. We learned that the hard way 20 years ago when Roundup technology first came out. A lot of fields. Non-GMO fields got sprayed, and it'll continue to happen. Murphy's Law still rules. So definitely do that. Visit with your seed sales provider about seeding rate populations. If you farm one soil type, you probably need to plant one population. But if you farm multiple soil types, plant multiple hybrids, have variability in fertility, I think that's often overlooked. If you want to increase your seeding rates, just because you have a hybrid that can handle it doesn't mean that your soil can handle it. Sit down, look at your seeding rates, look at your soil tests, look at your fertility levels, couple that with what hybrids you're planting, field by field recommendations. That's what we're trying to do this month and next month, finalize those placement plans. And I think that that work adds bushels, and every bushel is important for profitability. So those are things we're doing this time of year.
Makes a lot of sense. And, you've talked to us about logistics on seed, getting that seed to the customers. How do you foresee the next few weeks going as far as getting products to sheds?
Well, we would obviously like to start delivering seed as soon as it dries up. I think there'll be a period where the roads won't be great when this all does melt away and unfreezes. So I think we're several weeks away from that. It has been a challenging year as far as getting seed supply in for some seed companies. So we're continuing to work through that. Hopefully we'll get everything finished up here in the month of March. And I don't foresee any large problems.
Kyle McClelland, Brant Consolidated. See all the latest data and details from Brant online at brant.co.